Hello, Fatso. Since you took the liberty of blocking me, I guess I'm going to have to respond to you with my own videos now. And I saw your little handiwork that was your supposed introduction video, and I was rather disappointed. This video won't be trolling so much as it will be showing you how to do a real introduction video. And before we actually get started on the showing, I'm going to do the telling. Now, I have two major problems with your video. Your first problem is your inconsistency and you're repeating yourself. And your second problem is making arguments without research. Making arguments without experience, most of all. When you make a video, you're supposed to go into the video with at least an idea of what you're going to say. At least a baseline of thought. You don't have to quite put down notes like Nurse Icky was saying, but you do have to go into the video with a general idea of what you're going to say and the message you want to convey to people. And you obviously failed to do this. You're not just getting 1-star ratings because trolls hate furries. You're getting 1-star ratings because your ranting sucks. And you don't even know. I mean, Nurse Icky goes on your video and tells you you're going to get criticized, and then you start arguing with her for no reason. She didn't even troll you. She just said that if you make a video, if you take the risk of putting yourself online, you're putting yourself out there for all the world to see. And people don't like your videos, so you throw an ape shit and start blocking people. They weren't just trolling you. They really didn't like your video. And I'm here to show you how it's done, as was said before. So, let's get started. Now, I don't think many of you know this, but I actually started off on somethingawful.com. And Fatso, if you don't know what Something Awful is, you need to do some serious working. But, I love the people on there, I love the articles, I love the reviews, I check it every day, and I often got caught at school with proxies trying to check it, because it was blocked. And I think my first exposure to the furry fandom was in DeviantArt. I found a really, really cool picture that I'm going to put up on my background soon. And it just kind of went downhill from there. I started searching up pictures on Google, and that was when I encountered the first negative thing. All that BS. I mean, as I've stated before in my other videos, I really don't have a problem with GIF, but it really just is not my thing, and I just do not like it at all. After the whole Google thing, I stumbled across a forum, and I don't quite visit it anymore, but I think I might start again soon. But it's a really good community with a lot of furries, and it doesn't have like thousands upon thousands of GIF pictures. There's actual art in this place. And for fear of attacks, I'm not going to mention this forum's name, but let's just say that I'm in a few people on that forum that I really like, and it's a great place to talk to people and submit your art and all sorts of stuff. Luckily, I was not exposed to the huge negative part of the fandom until I started actively going on YouTube. I made my first video, and I got trolled right off the bat. And I still remember, his name, I can't recall his name, but you go all the way to the beginning of my comments and you'll see him. He was a pretty cool guy, though. We got to know each other a little bit. He had a nice, cool 300 background on his profile. But, I saw the war that was going on here. Well, it wasn't really a war, considering it was the internet. But I just thought it was ridiculous that so many people could allow these sickos into our fandom. Okay, you have people having sex with plushies. You have people having sex in their outfits and talking about it. That's my main problem, and talking about it. Because if you have a fetish like that, you don't go down the street yelling that you have that fetish. And number 3, the bestiality and the zoophiles. Animal abuse. Just straight up animal abuse. And I see these people in the fandom, and it just disgusts me. Because I am a part of this community. I have just become a part of this community. And these people out there have been ruining it for 20 years. That's how long it's been. 20 years. These people have been festering and killing the entire thing. And you wonder why we get trolled? I mean, honestly. So I set out to share my opinion that these people should not be allowed and should not be included in the fandom. What would you do if, like, say, you were part of a sex club or whatever? Just go along with me here. And a pedophile wanted to join. You wouldn't let the fucking pedophile in. Why the fuck do you let these people in that have sex with dogs and shit? What is your problem? And I just see it, and it just disgusts me. Dalhusky was a very familiar incident to every one of us here. And there's a reason that I have half troll friends and half furry friends. And that reason is because I am in fact a fence sitter. I do not take one side. And I'm only here to share my opinion. Because I am a furry and I am a troll. I see where the trolls are coming from. I know it's fun to get on people's nerves, especially yours, Fatso, and I am a furry myself. Now, I wish I had a bigger voice, because if I had a bigger voice, more people would listen to me, and the fandom wouldn't be the shithole that it is right now. But I've never been a very good speaker, and I don't have a big voice. And everybody who does have a big voice in the furry fandom never uses it right. Never uses it to try and fix the fandom. They always use it to, say like Wolfie Darkfang. He uses his big voice to say that we should accept all kinds of furries, which is exactly what pisses me off. So, Fatso, in conclusion, don't you call the trolls sick. Don't you say that the trolls have no lives. Don't you say that the trolls are wrong. Because every single fucking one of them is right. Our fandom sucks, and it needs to be fixed.